Hey guys, Just a Guy here with another episode of Sky Factory 4. Today we're hoping to get into deep mob learning. We want the simulation chamber, which has you pretend fight against enemies, and then eventually you get the loot fabricator, which I guess I did not save. Oh, there we go. Which is from the rewards of the simulated chamber and all that stuff. But to get any of this, we're going to need soot covered casings, which need basically soot covered redstone and quite a bit. But if you look at the description, it says crushing redstone against a block of coal. So you just left click some coal or redstone onto a coal. Now you can do this manually, but if you want to do this automatedly, so far the only thing I found was the automated user. I don't have any coal blocks. Yeah, the automated user does not work. It just puts redstone on top of it. You need the auto clicker. Yeah, well, that's good enough for now. So if we want to go the auto clicker, you need diorite, well, polished diorite to be exact. But you can't just click through that for some reason. You have to go type it in. If you click through it, you just always get the chiseled version. But it's just 2 nether quartz and 2 cobblestone. So you can make the great sin that is diorite. And then you just do this to make polished. And then you have the best looking diorite in the game, I guess. So we can make our auto clicker. And we're a clicker hero. Now, this does not pick up what it makes. So you can put it somewhere you already have a item collector, or if it's possible near a hopper. This thing here goes over quite an area. So I could put it near here somewhere if I really wanted to. Or I could put it in my mob farm over there. Well, my chicken / mob farm. Because it picks up anything on the floor too. It just needs power and a source of items. So I'm thinking right here. And man, sometimes super fast clicker. Huh. I didn't get any cobble. Oh, it picked it up. Yeah. That was why I'm over here. But I forgot about that. There we go. So what we want to do is put our clicker down. It faces towards where you are. Yeah, you guys are going to have a fun time in a little bit. Put our block of coal right in front of it. And then if we just put some redstone in here, click left click. Oh, they're escaping. I can get it back in if I want to. I'll just probably kill it though. There we go. Get rid of him. And then we need to feed in items. So if we come over here, this might mess up my darkness a little bit, but we'll work with that. We need an item exporter. And we need to set redstone. There we go. And this should be filling up with all the redstone we have in the inventory, which is 1. We can make more though. Oops. Because we have lots of redstone blocks. There we go. So this will work. We just need to pick a speed, how fast we want it to do it. The faster you go, the more power it takes. The lower you go, the more efficient it is, I think. Depends on how much you need it. I'll just do 4. 25 RF every 5 ticks. Or 20 ticks is fine. So you'll see it pops off. And should disappear, right? Everything else disappears here. Or does it only disappear when that thing kicks in? There we go, yeah. So when it kills something. So we need to very jankily block this off for now. Make it dark. That's the only tempered glass I picked up. Alright, and where was I? Okay, distracted. There we go, so that'll make us stuff. And you need to die. Oh well, he'll just hide in the woodwork for now. So now we have sooted redstone at a somewhat regular basis. So we go redstone, soot covered redstone. We need this. Oops. To make both the book on how to do it. So if you do this, it'll tell you a lot of things. Basically, it's a mob system for a selection of mobs that doesn't require massive farms. It just takes a lot of power. Tells you how all this works. Oops. It's pretty decent. And the recipes are mostly valid, unlike a lot of mod packs where they change the recipes so the books are pointless. It does tell you what you've read too. So all this will, you know, I read through most of it. I haven't read the trials or the malfunctions yet. I got the basics. But that's one of the major things you can make with this. Oops, I don't want that. But the other one is the soot covered plates, which is obsidian and some of that soot. And we're going to need quite a few of those. And then we also need the machine casings, which we need a couple. I don't know what I ran out of, but oh well. So now we can make our simulation chamber. Good old lapis. Now this takes quite a bit of power from my testing in a creative world. But I have now gotten 3 protein generators going, and it's basically giving me unlimited power again. Guess we'll just put it for here now. I don't really have a place designed for it. So if you click, you need to put a data module. And as you can see, it has a 2 million capacity, which sort of tells you about how much it takes. Like 250 per tick or something. So if we go to this data module, a blank data module is just repeaters, stone, lapis, and the soot covered redstone. We need more repeaters apparently. But then to make data modules for a specific enemy, which you have to do, you need to get a drop from them generally and then add it to them. Now what we really need is blazes for blaze rods instead of just blaze powder, because I have no way of getting blaze rods, and gas for gas tiers, because I need to make that a mob duplicator, which is sort of the point of this episode for next episode. So we got a blaze data module. We'll do this one first because I have the materials. I don't have a gas. My nether really sucks for gas, to be honest. So let's get this ready. So we also need a portable unit. I can't remember what it's called. Deep learner. This thing, you put your modules in and then you go kill stuff and it gains experience against that enemy. You have to have at least level 1 before you can put it in the deep learner simulator. And at that point you can have it automated. Like every couple cycles it'll upgrade itself. It takes much longer than just killing it, but you know, it's like 28 for the second level and like 300 for the third level. While it's 6 kills for the first level and like 12 for the next if you do it manually. So if you click this and you put this in there, it'll tell you what you have, like a little thing about the enemy, and then what your level is. You have to kill 6 to get basic. Now, if you leave this in your hand or your offhand, it'll have a little indicator on the bottom right of where you need to go. I don't think it has to be in one of those two. You can have it in just anywhere in your inventory. Oh, I know what I want to do. I got this out of the loot things. Mob drops. There's like a rifle. Yeah, I got 2 of them now. I shot a couple times. They're pretty cool. I can't make one, obviously, but I don't know how to recharge it either, to be honest. But as you can see, they look pretty cool. Now, I don't know if I can enchant this at all, but I'm not going to try just yet. So now I need to go to the nether and kill some blazes. 6 at least. Now, as you can see, if you haven't watched my show this season previously, my nether sucks. As far as I can tell from playing my creative world too, all nethers suck in this mod pack. Just mostly lava and these really small amounts of land, and I gotta get rid of those. Oh, I forgot I don't have that now. Because I have those lost tablets on my inventory and they keep hurting me. But yeah, this little bridge thing was a pain. Probably not the safest thing to do. Yeah, it was really dangerous when I got to this point. Everything shot at me. But now I have lava resistance 7 or something. I can take most fire hits. Of course, you can't right click when you have a phaser rifle in your hand. And I find a blaze. This is very weird. There we go. Now that's really funny. It does take like 3-4 shots. Did you see it says 1 to go, 4 to go, or whatever? I guess this is like a 30-some block radius. But I can also just use my sword. Maybe not. Shooting these guys while bouncing is not fun. So those guys are off sulfur. That's where I was getting it earlier. So 2 to go. Oh crap. Oh, I forgot about that. I have the rebound on. Which sucks for trying to get the loot drops of things. But it can be funny when you're fighting here and they just fly off the screen. Like that. I don't have to worry about them too much. I don't want a cyborg. Oh, those guys are hard to kill. That's where you get the phaser rifles, by the way. I just got it off of automated drops in a mob farm. So I have 1 more blaze to go. Oh, and they're still angry at me. Woo! Thank you, double jump or triple jump. Yeah, we need 1 more. There we go, basic tier. Thank you, mob rebounding. It sucks when I was trying to get wither skeleton skulls though, because everything just flew away. But let me go back to my base and I'll be... Uh-oh. Oh well. Yeah, that happened. Luckily, it's not too bad. It is right in the lava though. Okay guys, that didn't go so well. So I got down there. I thought I'd ender pearl up here and I died again. But luckily, for whatever reason, when I died over here, my tombstone was on my walkway instead of in the middle of the lava. So that was good. I guess because there was no block higher than the lava over there nearby. But yeah. Just want to show you guys that It is possible to get your body back out of there. It's just you got to walk, I guess, till you get nearest source of land. Even with lava 6, though, you only last so long. And as you can see, there's not exactly a lot of low places where you can get on, even if you get near the land. But anyways, we got our deep mob learning thing. So if we go over here, oops, we need to take it out of the deep mob learner. So this is the very basic level, the lowest level it has. So if we put this in here, it only have a 5% chance of getting pristine. But it does need polymer. I forgot about that. So if we go over here and we make polymer. Oh, I have it saved. It is gold, lapis, and iron with some clay. You get 16 per of those, so it's pretty good. You will go through a lot of this though, and I mean a lot. What did I run out of? Oh, iron. So I'll probably need an automated user to make this. Because every time it does a process, it uses a polymer. And what it does is makes material basic or pristine. And if you look at that, pristine material depends on what you're fighting and what dimension you're in per se. But if you like, where am I fighting right now? Blazes, right? Pristine blaze matter. Uses, I guess. Nether star and all that to make an ardite sapling, which is another thing. But in the loot fabricator, you can get 2 blaze rods, 16 sulfur, or 3 whatever for the thing. It's more useful for some of the more extreme enemies. Like I guess you can get diamonds and stuff like that from shulkers. Or withers, you know, you can get stuff like really important stuff. And crystals from Enderman, that's pretty cool. And then the regular material. Actually, let's look at this. So this is hellish matter because it came from a mob in the end dimension, or nether dimension. Go to uses on this. This is one of the main things I wanted. I wanted nether warts, and I couldn't find any in my nether actually. So hellish matter and a regular mushroom will do that. And you can also make gas tiers with this, which is also really good because I've only seen 1 or 2 gas ever in my dimension, and there's so many lava lakes it's hard to get it. And it's just you know, spider eye sugar and all that. So we got this going, and as you can see over here, if you hold shift, it'll tell you what you're at. So it's at 6 of 48. It needs 48 total to get the next level. And if you kill something, it's worth like 6 or something. So it takes quite a bit to do it this way, but it's always running, and you can automate this. So we want storage cables. I just use storage cables. There's other, you can do item extractors or whatever you want. What do I got? Export and storage. Do I have an import? There we go. It's always hard to see that color for some reason. There we go. So what we want to do is export, I think, from the top. I don't know if it really matters. I think on the description it says things come from the top and everything comes out the sides. And then what we want to do is put in the clay. Take this over. Get rid of this, I guess. And that should be filling up the clay. Yeah. I don't have any speed upgrades, but that thing's slow enough that it doesn't really matter. And then import cables. Everything. So it'll take out those. Again, speed doesn't matter too much. It takes like 3 out of tick. And it will take out both the pristine and the non. So if we go to materials, oops, spelled that wrong. Oh, matter, okay. So we don't have any pristine yet. So with hellish matter, we can make the blaze rods like I wanted, obviously. All the other stuff from the nether, basically. And then you can also make extra dimensional matter, or extraterrestrial matter, which is what you would get from end dimension mobs. And then if you go to uses of this, you can make things like a nether star for 2 wither skulls instead of fighting 3 and fighting the nether or wither. Ender pearl if you really wanted to, coarse fruit, all that stuff. So you could have done this much earlier. I just thought it was too effort, but I didn't realize all that soot covered stuff was just redstone against this coal block. So we got this going, guys, and I'm thinking it's gonna be the episode. I don't know when I'm gonna get a pristine one. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to even upgrade. Next level I think is like 11% chance. We can make the loot fabricator anyway though. Just gold, the soot covered machine, yellow dye, which I don't seem to have. I do have a bunch of flowers because I was running some magic beans to give you basically all the generic flowers. But it's not something you can keep going forever because you get all the seeds and all the flowers like randomly. Really sucks up your inventory. There we go. So this will start running. It'll say needs materials. So what we gotta do is another import. Oops. An export decision. Do I have any of these in my inventory? No. I'm all out of export cables. No. For some reason the middle click did not work. So we'd put in pristine matter, and then you'd show recipes, and I think you have to pick, or maybe you can only pick after you put one in. Let's see. Do I happen to get one yet? Of course not. Well, let me time skip a little bit and see if I can get one, guys. Alright guys, we got lucky, reasonably speaking. We got a pristine matter. We only have blaze right now because that's all we got going. And you can only have one module per simulation chamber, but you could have multiple going. But, you know, the power draw is fairly significant. So, we put this in the filter, it should go in. I put this there. There we go. It is in here. Now we have to pick one, and it'll stay on that one until you change it. Now, in this particular case, I don't need any of these really. But I'll do it anyway. And it'll put it there. And it should keep that as long as I have... Oops. I should take it out. Yep. So... I mean, that's a going thing. The loot fabricator is a little more important on some other things. Like, I remember seeing a lot of things that were in there. Stuff I can't even use yet, like emerald ore, diamond ore. So the Twilight Forest seems to give you a lot of good stuff. Wow, saplings that I could have used. Blue slime matter. Statue cores. I don't know about this. I've seen a lot of statue things. So, I mean, there's a lot of things in here. You do need basically the enemies to begin with. But now I can get gas tiers from the matter. I can make a gas core. But I need to kill 6. So that's the hard part. But yeah, guys, this will be the episode. I mean, we got it going. I mean... The nether experience is obviously it killed me again, but wow, I still have 39 levels. I guess this mod pack really doesn't let you lose levels if you get your corpse back. But catch you guys later. Bye.